All right, so then first off, we're taping off this 64 Riviera, getting it ready for paint. And as you see, I got this area scuffed, the jam area. So this is scuffed. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I use like 1.5, 2-inch tape. Then I got the real skinny roll here that I'm gonna put right here. And this is so when I seal the car right before I paint it. After I seal the car, I pull the skinny tape off and expose this. Then I spray my color. And I won't be spraying directly in here. So, you know, I don't want too much of a line there. But if I get a slight line, I can wet sand that a little bit, take the line out, and then take the line out and then buff it out real, you know, lightly, and you'll never be able to tell. But like I said, I always tape my cars off like this, so that way, you know, because sometimes, you know, if the sealer is here, it'll be way too thick of a edge. So I don't want the sealer on here at all. So that's how I want to do that, guys. So that's how I want to do that, guys. I just want to tape that edge off. And I'll do that all the way around the car. All right, guys, so I'm taping her up today. And I'm just, you know, everything up under the engine, everything is painted all up under the bottom of this car. The frame and everything's been painted. And so I got to tape, you know, like you see here, I got to tape all up under the bottom of this car. Make sure no overspray don't get on nothing up under there. So I got to tape this whole car off before I, you know, start sealing and painting the car, because I don't want none of this stuff up under here. That's just too much work. I painted the gas tank, everything, so I don't want no overspray getting anywhere up under this car. So this will be the second time I had to tape this off up under here, because I had to tape it off a lot of times when I was doing priming towards the bottom. When I'm doing priming on top, you ain't really got to worry about it. But when I get to spraying that, especially the clear, that clear is going to be everywhere, man. So I just like to tape everything off. So all right, so yeah, so hopefully by the weekend I'll be able to shoot this baby and get the first couple of coats of maybe two and a half, three coats of color on here, and then I'm gonna sand it. I'm gonna sand the base down, the base coat down, the color, and then I'm gonna come through. I'll wash the car down again, and then I'm gonna shoot about 3 more coats of color, and then I clear it, and she'll be painted by that time, guys. And I got the 64 Riviera all taped up. So as you see here, you know, with the interior in there's no door seals on here, because I didn't want to get the overspray or tear the door seals with the tape. So they are going last. So I just had to tape all of this off inside the doors. See, I got a little rip here. I'm gonna have to come in and let me do that now. All right, guys, so either you can take a file or whatever you want to get in here around these areas. I'm gonna use a drill. So even around the door handles here, I just want to open all of these up. Because if I did any body work in the area, or even just all the primer that I put on this car, I want these holes all open up. Alright, so I'm doing that, it's taking it down to bare metal, but when I seal this car off, I'm gonna get coverage in there. Then when I paint and when I clear, it's gonna get color in there. So I don't want all that thick primer, because then you'll be trying to force these in here, and if they don't fit in, then you try to pull them back out, and it could tear the paint by the paint being so new. So I want all of my locks and everything to go in here fine. So I come in before I even paint this car, and I'm gonna test fit my lock. I'm gonna put my bolts in here, put my door handle in. You know, I'm gonna just put the bolts in there first, then I just sit the door handle, make sure the door handle gonna fit in here. You know, I know it is because I'm cleaning it out now, but all of these, you wanna, like I say, you could take a file and do this too, but you want to make sure, because you don't want to scratch the paint. See, like a lot of times when I first stick this in here, it's barely going in there. So that just tells you how much primer, because I use the high build primer on this, guys. So that just shows you how much primer is in here. So let me just come in close here and just show you. See that hole? That hole got so much primer and stuff in that area. So just want to open them up, guys. I'm telling you, it's not a step that you want to miss. Even these holes here for the emblem, I want to open them up. I'm gonna set the camera down, make sure I'm taking my time. But see also, guys, look at that. Look at how much you know, primer come out of these areas. Just look at that. You know, so you gotta clean these up, guys. I don't know how everybody else do it, but after you do your first car and you be like trying to put your door handles on and they don't go in, you kind of learn pretty quick on not to make that mistake again. So